Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles, just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you.
It...
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak?
I did. How did you find your first beat?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some... Be on the lookout for my owl. Me...
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something. At least, that's what we decided it.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that...
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. The weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
No way.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to...
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll...
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
This looks intriguing.
Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, first, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was...
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not! From what I... In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues began appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired plan.
Revelio.
Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your... Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't... In fact, I know of two statues right here in the fact... Perhaps you could start simply by removing...
Why would I do this?
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. First, you... next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However...
But what about curfew?
And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone... now, you'll find one stat...
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in!
Revelio.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all. Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Brilliant. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
The faculty tower is off limits to students. Spying on professors, are we?
Expelliarmus!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting on this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of cotton cape flappers.
Revelio.
What career are you up to?
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio. Hello, Hamora.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry...
Hello, Hamora.
You know you can't do that.
Revelio.
This has gone on long enough. Thinking they can simply go anywhere uninvited.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I wouldn't be a prefect if I didn't.
Revelio.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but I'm terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
What was that? I think I heard something.
Revelio.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Revelio.
Accio.
Show.
That wasn't a bouncing bulb, I heard.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. Of course, I first suspected Peeves, but that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No.
It's definitely intriguing.
You, my friend, are a... Now, remember...
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely. You have your work cut out for...
You mentioned...
I did. Once you... Not every lock is...
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm...
You and your concoct.
It's a gift, truly. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince him.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Yes.
Revelio.
This looks like the right statue.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever?
What was the password?
How offensive.
Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy now?
Possibly. But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is...
Descendium.
I'm stealthy as a demigod.
Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. It's broken, though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wow.